Hello and welcome to Thav Exclusive. I'm your host, Natasha Brown, and lovely to see you again this new year. Happy New Year. So on this episode, we'll be speaking with an amazingly talented drummer here in the city of Port Harcourt. I can't wait for you to get to meet him. He's one of the best here in Nigeria, going global. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere, and we'll be right back. Welcome back, Harmony Drums. That's what's up. I want to do that thing too, but I don't want to hit my chest too much. Nice to have you on the show.
Thank you.
Harmony Drums. You said your name is Harmony.
Yeah.
You just added the drums to it.
Yes.
Have you always played drums?
Yes, I've been drumming for more than 10 years.
More than 10 years. The first time I saw this garb you're wearing, I'm like, yo, what's going on? What is going on with this whole gorilla outfit? Totally. Just give me like a scoop into it.
Okay, I'll be talking about the gorilla first. You know, talking about the gorilla is the largest of the mammals while talking about animals. So the gorilla has so much strength and energy.
Like you?
Yeah, like me. You know, the strength of a gorilla is 20 times that of a normal human. So while drumming, I have so much energy, so much strength while drumming, and there's the vibe. So, and I like the gorilla animal. So I was like, okay, let's get this thing branded. Since I have the qualities of a gorilla, why not I just look like a gorilla while drumming? So it's just, yes.
That's deep. That's deep, because you're like, since I have the qualities of I mean, right there, we don't mean the looks of a gorilla, but the intensity of a gorilla, the beast modeness. And I think that it's so true about you, because I've watched your videos. Your performances are beast mode like. It's not normal energy. I'm not sure I can pull that off. Like, I couldn't even beat my chest. So I'm not sure I can pull that off, and you're doing so amazingly well. But before I get all excited about you, let's get back to the nitty-gritty of it. How did you start? How did you become Harmony Drums? What's your backstory?
Okay, I started drumming at a very early age, from primary school, the normal brigade drums. So I have a great passion for it. So I decided to learn, though it wasn't hard because it's in me already. I could actually play to different sounds and beats, so I need to just make it professional. So I learned it. I was drumming in church, choir songs, concerts, and all of that. So I became the normal church drummer. I was playing the drum set, the normal full drum set. That was what I was actually playing. So I've been playing it for years. I'm used to it already. So it's my thing. It's like a lifestyle. It's part of me. So I've been doing it for years. Until a few years back, I was like, okay, let it not just be about the church thing. I like entertainment generally. I love entertainment. So I decided to take it far. I started playing in clubs, events, concerts, still with the normal full drum set. But the disadvantage was the space. You know,
the drum set was too large.
It was too large. So talking about drums, we have the conga, we have other drums that are just portable, that can be movable. So I thought of, okay, since I can't just take this full drum set to all clubs, why not let me try this conga? I could still play it. It's a drum. So far as it produced the drum sound, I could still play it. It might just take time for me to get used to the sound, but it's possible to play it. So I was like, okay, I can actually do this thing. I got the conga and I started playing anywhere. Anywhere. I could just go with it because it's portable. As you can see, it's small, it's portable. So I could take it anywhere and I can play anywhere. So I was like, okay, let me do this thing. I need to take it up as a brand. That was it.
But the funny thing is, I'm going to blow your cover a little. Okay. Backstage, you said to me, you actually didn't do entertainment back in school. You did microbiology.
Yes.
And I'm like, why are you such a rebel? You're meant to have a lab right now and help us get, a vaccine to COVID. So why that transition? Why not stick to the generic career path?
Okay, you know, our Nigerian parents, your parents always want you to be either an engineer, a doctor, a lawyer. The entertainment isn't their thing.
At all.
Right? They will look at you as if you're saying something
Foreign.
out of it. Yeah, so I was like, okay, let me just do this thing. I actually went for engineering, but I got admitted into microbiology. I was like, okay, let me just study it. It's not like I want to do it as a profession. I've always had in mind that this drumming thing, entertainment
You'll take
is my
it far.
thing. Yes, I've always believed that that's what I want to do. So the school thing is just to maybe make my parents happy that, oh, he went to school. That was it. I'm actually regretting in a way. I wish I did theater arts.
Yeah,
Because it's related to my art.
It would have given you like a further pathway, you know, in your career now. But at the end of the day, I mean, you're still doing really great. Yeah. You know, if not, I would have been coming to you at a lab to get my test done. But I love that. And the thing about you is, in as much as you loved your art, you said to me you did graduate with a 2-1. Yeah. So it's not you about being saying it's my passion, so every other thing has to suffer. Yeah. I can be intelligent in this and still be great at what I do. I think that is something a lot of entertainers out there need to know as well. That, you know, you can be intelligent in book, things of, you know, traditional knowledge and still be great at what you do. I think that's so exceptional. But what was the conversation like with your parents when you told them officially, you know what? I'm done graduating. Here's your paper. I'm going to do my drums officially.
At first, they were not cool with it. Like I said to you backstage, you know, back then, while I was drumming, they had to come back them at home to allow me go for night vigils and all that. So at first, they were not cool with the entertainment thing. So recently, when they started saying that, oh, he's actually right, oh, he loves this thing and he makes little money from it, it can actually take him places, they were like, okay, since you're done with school, you can do your entertainment thing.
So it was more like they're like, okay, you've given us your certificate, now go and do what you do, as long as you bring the money back.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so how many drums? How's the journey been for, like, you know, how's the journey been with you? You said to me that you've been doing this for over 10 years, but that you recently transitioned into the brand, how many drums, like 2 years ago? So what was that transition process like for you? Okay.
The Harmony Drums has always been there as a stage name. So the branding just came with this gorilla stuff.
Outfit.
Okay, so even while I was drumming over the years, I was always doing a drum concert where I'll call different drummers. I'll host an event, I'll call different drummers to just come and play while people come and watch and enjoy themselves. So I didn't really want it to end there, just hosting concerts and all of that. I decided to take it far. I said, okay, let me brand this thing in a unique way, not just coming as a normal human being, Harmony Drums. That was why I attached the gorilla costume and the gorilla branding.
So that makes you totally different, because, you know, there are lots of drummers out there, you know, and then but you with your brand is, when you think of the man in the gorilla mask and the gorilla outfit and the drummer, it just Harmony Drums right there. Anywhere we see in any show, any event, and I think that's an exceptional, you know, brand positioning for you, and very marketable at that. But you've not always been this successful. I mean, your social media pages, your Instagram, you have over 10,000 and more followers. How did you get to that? Hard work, I'm sure. Okay,
I noticed we humans, we are attracted to creativity, something unique, something astounding, something you've never seen before. So having to make them enjoy you, love you, or want more from you, you just need to give them something different. I think I'm the most astounding drummer in Nigeria.
100. I concur.
I don't like doing what other drummers do. At first I was doing covers, like any song I heard that is raining, I'll just fix up my drum, we'll shoot a video to it, and I'll just keep promoting them. I'll beg the few friends I have, the few fans I have, please post this video, just push it, let this artist see it, just to have a repost. Because I believe if a celebrity repost any of my videos, I will gain more followers and attention. So I kept doing it for years. But this gorilla thing now, it's, to me, they accepted it more. Like, it did not take time. Immediately I started, they were like, oh, the gorilla drummer, gorilla. It was all about the gorilla. So I was like, oh, okay. That's why I said it's all about creativity and doing something different.
I love that. And then it makes us see that talent is not enough.
Yes.
You have to have your niche. You have to know how to coin your path in such a way that people recognize you as a brand in that field, and you become like an authority in that field. And I like what you said, that, you know, when it comes to drummers, they always attach drummers to an artist's name.
Yes.
The drummer of this artist, the drummer of this celebrity. But you wanted the drummer to be known as a standalone brand.
Yes.
Was that your motivation for wanting to?
Yes, I've always wanted that. Like, you know, I'm into entertainment. Most time, I watch the Headies Award, the Grammy Awards, the Grammy Awards. You hear best artist, best hip hop. You never hear best drummer. It's as if we are underrated. So I was like, no. I really need them to understand that this drumming thing can actually stand as a brand. Like, I believe, even if you call Wizkid for an event and you call me, I could actually deliver, like, make the crowd go crazy. Just
100.
Same way Wizkid can do it. That's just
I love
the dream.
that. I love that. That's so confident of you. How many drums out there, Wizkid, watch out? We just say. Okay, so for you now, you're in Port Harcourt primarily for the time being, before you go out there, and then we might not see you again after O2 Arena movement, before you know you're hardly living in Nigeria. But how has it been marketing your craft here in the city of Port Harcourt?
Not really easy, though. At first, it wasn't really easy. But after the branding thing, after the gorilla thing, I think my city, I'm from here, I'm a Port Harcourt boy.
Yeah.
They're making it easy for me. Like, they enjoy it. They just want more of harmony drums. Like, in a week, I could go, we have 7 days in a week. 4 or 5 days, I'm out there.
You're drumming. Out there.
I only have about 2 days to rest. So every weekend, I'm always out there. It's either I'm in this club, it's either I'm here, making people happy with the drumming. So I think it's easy now in a way.
You work so hard. How do you find time to relax, to rest? What do you do for leisure? On a lighter note, what do you do for leisure?
What do I do?
Drum more?
Drum more. I play drums almost every day of my life. Anytime I get to rest, is that I'm thinking of what next to do. What do I need to do? I just want to be up there. I want to be up there. What do I need to do? Which concept, which video do I need to just... I hate being idle. Like, 2 weeks, you don't hear from Harmony Drums. I'm scared. I just want to always be there.
That's a push right there. That's a drive. You never want to be idle. You always want to be out there. So definitely, like, I'm also seeing from you that, just because your brand is out there, to an extent, it doesn't mean you just fold your hands and sit back and say, let the brand speak for itself.
No.
You're always thinking and always trying to make sure that you're actually in our faces. And you said in almost all the clubs out here in Port Harcourt, almost every weekend, you're almost at every one of them.
Yeah.
And that's such a beautiful thing. And to know that, the money is coming out from all of that. And I'm sure right now your parents are like, you know what? My son is the gorilla that drums. So they're really not regretting the fact that you didn't pursue microbiology. I really love having this conversation with you, but we'll just take the short break and stay tuned. We'll be right back after the break.
Hey there, are you looking to record your videos, do your voiceovers and take your professional pictures? Look no further. With our state-of-the-art newsroom, photography, kitchen for our food content creators and exclusive children's studio, we certainly can deliver the best studio experience. Our carefully designed studio space can bring your diverse creative content ideas to life. We aim to consistently serve value to our customers far and wide. Come, let Thav Media give life to your dreams. Thav Media, a slice of infotainment.
Welcome back. So, before we went on a short break, actually, funny thing, I did a little video vixen work for you sometime during the show. So I'm sure after the show we're going to talk. But really, so I was talking about, your marketability in Port Harcourt, and you said we've really been receptive to your craft. But what are the challenges you've faced so far in your career?
Finance.
Oh, okay.
Then when I was starting, I only had group of friends. I was actually in an entertainment then. It was called the Fresh Boys Nation. My manager currently, he was the CEO then. So then I just had friends that would just come with me, we'll fix up the drum, we'll use their phones to video, we'll post on Facebook and beg for share. I had just one man then in my church that I would just run to. I need so amount of money, I want to do this video, I want to pay for the hall, I want to do this event, and he would just help me. And that was a major problem then. Finance was a major problem. The craft was there, the creativity was there, consistency was there. I was always wanting to do more videos and all of that, but finance was a major problem then. So at a point when I went far a little, though, when I started having some finance, I was always using it to push myself. Until now, I think I don't need to beg anyone for any money to push myself or do anything I want to do.
Very, very well said. It's definitely not been an easy path for you, but you are getting it.
Sure.
And you're going to get more.
Yes.
Definitely. So, now I asked you, you've done covers for Otilo, Pokoli, Anashake song, so many others. But how do you come about your creative process? So you hear a song, where does the inspiration come from? You hear a song, how do you know how to go about your beats and all that?
Okay, I would say naturally, this drumming thing, I would say, is in me. So once I hear a song, even if it's a blues, no matter how the song is, it will just take me a few seconds to know that, okay, this is what you play here, this is what you play here. I just need to understand the song and the beat first. Then I'll start thinking of, okay, this particular video, the location. You talked about the Otilo. Pokoli is a dancer. Mm-hmm. So when you watch the video, you notice when I did the video, I actually used a dancer.
Yes,
I did a drum and dance fusion. I was like, okay, since he's a dancer, let me make people see that, okay, a dancer can actually dance to this drum, to the song. So I called the dancer and we were like, okay, let's do this thing. So it depends on the song. I will just have to listen to the song first. I will know the kind of beat and what I personally can apply to it to make it more sweeter. Then I'll think of a location and a concept for that particular video.
It's not just come out, get your drums in.
No.
There's a whole lot of creative process behind it to come out exceptional. I love that. I love the attention you pay to your craft. It says a lot to drummers out there too, that it's not just about drumming. You have to add more to it and really think before you go about your craft to be exceptional. But now, I asked you backstage, what's that moment? What's that one thing in your career that will happen for you? And you'd be like, you know what, guys? Lord, take me home. I've hit pick. This is it. I'm done. What's that? What's that one thing?
Okay. Like I said, in 2 years, I would want to be the most successful drummer in Africa. Like, why talking about drumming? Once you hear drum,
how many drums?
How many drums? And I would really want, talking about awards, I want them to include the drumming thing. I just
category.
Want it. Yes, it's one of my dreams. Let it be, if you say best in this, you recognize the drummers too. Even if I don't win it, at least let it be there. Let them know that this drumming thing, you must not always be attached to an artist. So that is just it.
But if you push for there to be like a drummers category, then every other instrumentalist would say, okay, if drummers are going to have their category, then we are going to have ours too.
Then they should work hard for it.
100. if you want what you want, you need to work hard for it. Now, you've been on so many platforms. You've been on so many award shows. Tell us a little more about that. You were at GMA. You were at GMA.
Yes, I was.
And some others. Tell us about those ones.
Last year December I was really busy. I was booked for 3 weeks, like every day.
At a stretch.
I was at Bonny today, Port Harcourt tomorrow, events. I really enjoyed it. I love making people happy. I like seeing them happy. Like while drumming, they're just happy. I was like, wow, okay. If a dancer can actually come and dance and the crowd will scream, maybe an artist comes, perform, they will scream. So drumming can actually
make people go crazy.
So they were just, I want harmony. My manager will always say, harmony, they want you tomorrow, next, 2 shows in a day. I'll be like, oh, wow, okay. That's always been the dream. So
how do you go that hard? 3 weeks at a stretch. What?
I'm a gorilla. Don't forget, the gorilla's energy is 20 times that of a human. So that's not an issue.
Beast mode. That's it. Beast mode energy. Absolutely amazing. So I know I was going to ask you in the next 5 years where you see your brand, but you said that's too far. Bring it closer. So beyond being the most mentioned and recognized drummer, Harmony Drums here in Africa, do you have any other thought or goal or vision that you want to happen in the next 2 years? I told you I was looking at you being at O2 Arena. Shut down.
That is also one of it. Maybe having the most sold out event as a drummer. And I don't just want it to be Harmony Drums, because I know someday there might not be Harmony Drums. So I'm trying to create a legacy, talking about maybe opening a drumming academy where we'll have lots of young drummers.
Amazing.
So in case I'm not there, there are other drummers that would maybe continue. I just need to teach them and make them understand that this thing is a brand. You're not just drumming. That's just it.
I love that you think beyond yourself when it comes to your brand marketability and sustenance. You think beyond yourself. I think that is so exceptional, because a lot of people I want to be God. And when I get my God status, everybody can go to blazes and that's it. But you are thinking about your vision, your brand being transcend, where even though you're not there, you've passed on the knowledge, and there are people who can refer to say, I met this guy and my life totally changed. So I really love that about you. So on a deeper note, what do you think about the entertainment sector here in Port Harcourt? Do you think we are progressing? Do you think we are really expanding and accepting our own and having the proper reception for our own talent here?
To an extent, I think Port Harcourt is trying, but accepting our own, I think they value outsiders more. Because I actually I say it almost every day. I feel really bad when you get to bring an artist from Lagos, and I know that I'll shut down past this artist. Like, they know. It's not like they don't know.
They know.
They know that you hear that they're bringing an artist for 10 million naira, and you're begging Harmony Drums because he's a Port Harcourt boy. Just come do this thing now. When you know he will just shut down the show even more than the person you're valuing outside. So I think they should give more value to their own, maybe promote their own, and then let the outsiders want we to come over and actually shut down everything. That's what I feel. The value is more to the outsiders than
for indigents here. I hope that we do better anyway at the end of the day. But still, what celebrities out there, or what artists, entertainers in particular, would you love to have a close project with? To have a project with. I know you've done a few, but which other ones would you want to look out for?
I'm thinking of, I have Pokoli in mind. Talking about dance, you call him first. So I'm thinking of doing a video with him. I'm also thinking of featuring artists, maybe you hear Harmony Drums featuring Davido. I don't need to sing. I just need to do my thing.
I love that so much. Yeah.
It's unique. I just need to do my thing. My hair Harmony Drums featuring DJ Neptune, or just play alongside him. So.
I love that. And I know definitely it's going to happen. Sure. I mean, with the way you're going, beast mode, bro, nobody should overlook that. In fact, nobody can overlook it, because, I mean, you shop with your gorilla costume and then you deliver beast mode, and it's like, we can't deny your talents. We can't deny that you're an amazing talent out there, and definitely it's PH to the world. You know, as long as you don't leave us and go to Lagos like everybody else does, but still, it doesn't matter. You're inborn PH, regardless of your location, right? So, finally, to close up the show, what one word of advice do you have for upcoming talents who are not necessarily in the mainstream type of talent, like being the singers, the rappers? They're on the other side, instrumentalists, drummers and all that. What one word of advice would you give to them to keep on sustaining themselves at what they're doing up until they gain the limelight like you?
Okay, I would say no matter your talent, you can always be the best and above other talents. Like me being a drummer, no one believes that this drummer could actually play like this. Most persons, they just play drums, they just play the keyboard, they just dance. So my advice for them is, it's very possible to take this up as a brand. It can actually fetch you anything you feel. Maybe because you're a drummer, you're thinking that, because this one is an artist, he would make more money, he would make more wave, more fame. No, it depends on you. You just need to be creative, unique, and you need to be hardworking. You need to be consistent. Like me, I believe, my fear is, any day I'm not here, maybe another person might so you just need to be consistent and hardworking. Like my idol always say, Cristiano Ronaldo, he always tell you, work hard. Always believe you're the best. Just believe you can do it. It's your thing. No matter what. If you fail, you fail. Just attempt it. Be consistent, hardworking, be determined. Always want to be there, and disciplined too.
Thank you so much. I think that is absolutely insightful and very informative. And hopefully, Christiana, you watch this and give Harmony Drums a hit, bro. That's going to be mad. It's going to be amazing. That he gives you a shout out or a tag or a repost. What? I'm still going to get a stake in it, right?
Sure. Shout out to my fans out there that are always supporting Harmony Drums, always posting, tagging, and my team. I have a team. I have my manager, Kelly Kush. I have my logistics, DJ Slim. They have always been there. When you see Harmony Drums, you see them making everything work out. So big shout out to them. Then big shout out to 411 Club in Port Harcourt. I'm always there drumming, making money. Beverly Hills, Nemesis, Playhouse. To all the clubs in Port Harcourt that has always been supporting Harmony Drums, big shout out. And big shout out to the Thav TV. I appreciate for this great interview. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Harmony. Shout out. All right, so this is Thav Exclusive. Remember, I am your host, Natasha Brown. I hope you have enjoyed this interview. Absolutely, I enjoyed it. So insightful, energetic, beast mode. Like I would always say, I've gotten that word from him. So I hope you learned a thing or two. Stay tuned to Thav TV for more of such exceptional interviews with amazing talents. Remember, to make a difference, to be different, you have to put in the work creatively. So thank you so much, and bye for now.